Too easy. All right, thanks for joining Heavy, and we are here today at somewhere some people expected us never to be, which is the Mundi Mundi Bash 2024, out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, but it's a great place to be. We've got the magnificent Shane Howard from Goanna with us today as our first guest. So thanks very much for joining us, mate. It's an honour.
Thanks for having us. Yeah. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
No worries at all. So, obviously, you were part of the opening day lineup for Mundi Mundi 2024 in front of around 15,000 people, mate. Like,
no pressure, yeah.
I know you're a seasoned campaigner, mate, but it's got to still feel pretty special, mate. Like,
yeah, it does. It's like here we are, like where there's no one most of the time, and all of a sudden there's a city out there of 15,000 people. It's pretty wild, and they've all come here. They're primed. They come here to have a good time and listen to the music, you know.
Yeah. And they've all come a long way.
They've all come a long way. They've all made epic journeys, you know? And they're mad for it. You've got to be a bit mad to like this, eh?
So how did your journey start? How did you make your way out here?
Well, I cheated. We came on Rex just before they collapsed.
Oh, yeah. No. So what'd you do?
No, we flew here. No, they're still going. They're still flying.
Oh, yeah.
And well, I'm in southwest Victoria, where I live. Drive to Melbourne, fly to Adelaide, fly to Broken Hill, and then try and work out where you are, you know.
They just get someone to point you in the right direction and tell you to walk.
But looking forward to it. I've done it a few times now at Mundi Mundi Bash and Birdsville, and it's just a great vibe.
Yeah, definitely. That blew us away. Like, we drove in here last night. We got here late around 11 o'clock. But just as you drove through the gates in the dark, like the sheer magnitude of the place, the size of it, is just overwhelming.
You're coming over the hills, you come over the hills here, and you look down, you see this.
Start seeing the lights.
It's mad. It's just the maddest setup, you know. It is. It's a city.
Yeah.
It is. In the middle of the desert. Yeah.
I've got to say the roads are a bit rough though. Like, we were coming in last night, and we went over bumps that bad that it actually knocked the drawer of our camper van out, and it went flying with all the cups and glasses, and they smashed everywhere just from too many bumps.
Well, you don't need a cup of tea anyway.
Exactly. Right.
That's right.
Now, there's a line a line in a quote of yours that says, "Each time I go back to these special places, I learn something new." Like, it's quite a poetic statement. But what do you mean by that?
Well, this is really a Carly country that we're on, and today, for the first time, we're going to be doing solid rock with 46 school kids.
Oh, okay.
From all 4 of the schools: Wentworth, Wilcannia, Broken Hill, and who have I left out?
No idea. We're not down here.
Menindee, and Broken Hill. And Auntie Amanda King was translated into the Barkindji language.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be the first time we've done it in Barkindji. So that's about the 8th language the song's been translated into, like Aboriginal language.
That's sensational.
And that's, so I keep learning all the time. And the song keeps growing. You know, it's a long way since 1982. To hear.
It is.
And the audience always, they know the song and they get invested.
I know the song, and I'm a metalhead.
Yeah,
so there you go.
It's solid rock.
And I suppose in a way the song would have taken on a life of its own over the years too. Like, it means so many different things to so many different people, but it just keeps.
It does, and you know, every time I sing it, perform it, you can't half do it. You've got to. You have to
because someone out there's got
to give yourself to it totally. And rock it out. But you get it back off the audience.
Yeah, you would do.
Back. And this is unique. I mean, I've been to a lot of festivals in my life, but this is kind of pretty wild.
Yeah. Well, we've covered Knotfest, we've covered good things. We went on Rock the Boat Cruise last year, but just the whole way this is run and the way it's set out and the whole atmosphere of it tops all of those. Like, I'll probably get crucified for saying it, but it does.
Yeah, well, and there are so many versions of solid rock now. And in fact, I think a Queensland band, Wildheart.
Oh, yeah.
Are they Queensland band?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done a version.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, it's a hard rocking version too.
Oh, we'll have to check that out.
Very heavy, it's great. Yeah. So, you know, and then all the way to people doing really simple acoustic versions. It's pretty wild. Yeah.
And it make you feel pretty special too. Like, you created something that means so much to so many people for so long.
Well, some things come from you, some things come through you. And that song might have just come through me. Yeah, it's got an energy all its own.
That's beautiful.
So I guess I looked a bit up about you earlier. So you've been kind of in the business for close to 50 years, would that be correct?
Close, yeah.
Yeah, about 48 years or something.
Something like
your
that,
first
yeah.
band.
I should know better, hey?
So how good is it out there in the crowd seeing like such a big like multi-generational event? Like you've got your Grey Nomads clan, then you've got your kids here with the families. We've even got dogs out in the crowd, which is an odd one.
Dress dogs that are dressed. I saw one walk around in a tutu and shoes before. Dead set. He had bomber's shoes on and a Carlton tutu. I wasn't sure whether to kick it or pat it.
You know, I never forget that I was a kid from a country town with 300 people, and it never leaves me that to be up there on stage singing to 15,000 people, that anyone, now if you really want to do something, you can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, I shouldn't be here really. I was just a kid from a working class family, and this journey, this music journey, has just taken me all around the country, all around the world, and I still love it. I still love the fit. I hate all the schlepping. Like Charlie
there is a lot that goes with it that isn't good, but overall,
lots of waiting. Like Charlie Watts reckon, the interviewer said to him one time, "How long have you been in the Rolling Stones? How long have you been playing with the Rolling Stones?" He said, "Oh, about 2 years and 25 years of waiting around." A bit like that, but when you're on stage,
it just makes it all worth it. Yeah.
So how's everything kind of changed from the early days to now, like performance-wise for you, and how it feels on stage?
Well, early Goanna days, like it was pub rock, eh?
Yeah.
And every pub in Australia had a band playing live. And you had to carry your PA, it was trucks, it was hard.
It was an experience.
Yeah. And now we get to roll up and they're big concert venues and they're big stadium venues like this. And they have the PA and the lighting provided. There's still a road crew out there putting it all together though. There's riggers. You know, there's some heavy metal going on up here, hey?
Well, there should be. There will be soon.
Yeah. We're just putting the stage together, hey?
I thought you were talking about Footloose being heavy metal. I was going to say we should make a metal version.
It's got guitar in it. Guitar in there
we spoke a bit about your career, mate.
Heavy metal, I don't know. Yeah.
We mentioned your career, and if you look back at it, mate, like the singer, songwriter, guitarist, producer, and author, like has all of that sort of come naturally to you, or is it something you're continually working at?
You never stop working at it. You keep, like I said, you keep learning and you keep growing. I'd like to think I'm getting better as a songwriter. I mean, everyone remembers Solid Rock, you know, but there's about 300 songs in the kit bag.
Yeah.
And you keep writing, you keep having new experiences, you keep meeting people, and really a large part of being a songwriter is telling other people's stories.
Yeah.
Like Razor's Edge, you know, it's about a whole lot of people I met in my travels, all doing it hard, you know, living on the Razor's Edge, and you keep meeting those people. Some songs, for me, as a songwriter, all the genres are wide open.
Yep.
It might be acoustic, it might be something rocking out like solid rock. Whatever the song requires, you give it. Yeah. So rather than being genre-based, you know, it's all fair game to me.
It is. Actually, on that matter, mate, like you mentioned, Solid Rock is your most known song, but for people out there watching this that might not even know anything else, bro, like give us 3 other songs of yours that you've done for people to check out to know more about you.
Oh, okay. Well, you can check out Love is a River, Walk on Fire, If the Well Runs Dry, Razor's Edge, Let the Franklin Flow, all those old Goanna songs too.
Yeah.
I could keep going.
You could, mate. You
got a
said
laugher?
I asked for 3 and you've given me 50 already, so that's great. We got a best of collection straight up.
So how do you find the difference, like going from like the band, the pub rock scene, to now like more the solo stuff? How do you find the difference between like writing as a band and writing as a soloist, and what do you prefer?
Yeah, I mean, your first love is your band. You know, like those early days with Goanna, you're all, one all for one and one for all. You know, and the crew as well. You're all in it together, and you're going out. Like those days, we're doing 6 gigs a week, 6 weeks at a time. Have a few weeks off and do it all again. And, you know, like you weren't flying anywhere. It all had to be done by road.
Driving,
Carting the crew, the crew setting up every night, pulling it down. You know, like it was very real, and you know, people coming up afterwards telling you what songs meant to them. They still do that.
You'd never get sick of that, would you?
Yeah.
No, you don't. And I never forget that we're there to serve the people, you know.
Yeah, right.
Without them, none of this exists.
Yeah, the thing is, bro, like I've heard 100 people say that, but I don't think there's many I've actually believed. But I believe you when you say that, man. Like it's...
Yeah, it's not for me. Yeah. I'm too old for that now too. Yeah,
too old, too selfish.
No, it's actually, you know, it's actually the opposite. You lose your ego, disappears.
Yeah.
You know, and you just go, I'm here to do my job.
It needs to happen though, right? Because ego can crush you if you hold on to it for too long.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, let it all go. Just give it to the people, you know. And without them, I haven't got a career, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, cool. Now,
There's 15,000 out there going to see you today.
and no one's going to argue with you.
I hope not.
Now, we've sort of run through your achievements in music, which are heaps, mate, and all well deserved. But when you finally decide to draw the curtain, bro, and you're looking back, like, what do you hope to actually leave as your musical legacy? And don't say solid rock.
That you had a go.
Yeah.
That you tried to leave something useful behind. Try to write songs that are useful to people for their lives, you know. Give them encouragement. Make them feel sad when they need to feel sad. Make them feel happy when they need to feel happy. The joyful mysteries, the sorrowful mysteries, the whole box of guys. And you know, just hope there's something useful there.
Yeah, very cool. All right, well, we can just tell by the boss to wind up, but before we go, we're going to put you on the spot, mate, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So out of the lineup that are here at Mundi Mundi, we want you to put together a super group with one singer, one guitarist, one bass player, one drummer, and I want you to give them a name as well, and you can't be in it.
And they're going to be from
People that are just playing here.
Oh, that's a tall order. You know, I'm playing with the house band today, and I've been working with those guys on and off for about 10 or 12 years, and I feel like I'm having an affair on my own band, you know.
We'll keep that between us.
And look, to be honest, they're my go-tos.
Yeah.
They know all the material, but great guitar. But then there's Mossy, hey.
It's a hard selection, eh?
I mean, what a great singer too.
Yeah. He won't talk to us, so we're not going to give him too much credit. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah. But like I said, the house band, Jack Houston on guitar, great guitar player. They're working really hard. Gordon Mittmeister on drums. Whaley plays solid rock, he just rocks. All of them.
Dario's just a champion, no matter which way you look at it.
And they're just and Robin and Marinda on vocals. You know, so, not quite as good as Rose and Mars, I have to say that.
You've got to be honest.
As my soul sisters, but they're just beautiful, yeah. So hard to go past, but look, there's so many great music.
You managed to avoid the question, but we've been
I
trying
did
to
get
run
around
so
it,
you've got to
didn't I?
answer it
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Mate, singer,
Singer, Ian Moss.
guitarist,
Ian Moss.
okay, the bass player,
Bass player, Dario.
drummer,
Gordon Mittmeister.
and what are we calling these guys?
We're calling them Goanna Royal.
Oh, beautiful show. Thanks very much, mate. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, bro. Take care.
Thanks, Shane.
On your friend.